This leaf was made by beating silver against pitch. You get this really nice three-dimensional effect, and that's done by first of all drawing out a paper shape in the overall shape of the leaf that you'd want to raise, and then that's stuck onto silver, and then you cut it out. Once it's cut out, it's placed on this pitch. You heat the pitch up, and it becomes very soft, and then you squish the silver plate into the pitch. You then beat it using these punches. You see, there's these various shapes of punches that you've got there. So they are used to, you beat these punches against the silver and it would indent it. You would then take the silver out of here, turn it over, and then you'd beat in the opposite direction. Gives you quite a bit of versatility. After all of that's done, this opal is placed in this bezel. And the bezel is made just in the normal way that bezels are, and it's soldered onto that, onto the leaf itself. There is a catch on the back, and it's reasonably interesting to see how that works. This is a catch that I've actually made myself. If you just bear with me, I'll just open it. You see, it can only be opened like that, and it can't get lost. So that pops into there like that. You then push that over the pin, and then you lock it in place by turning that over there like that. With a little imagination, this process can be extended to this sort of brooch. Now, this bottom piece here, that was cast in Delft clay, and then these wires are fabricated onto the Delft clay. These leaves are bent, just as described earlier, on the pitch by using the punch. And you can turn the beating process to that. It's actually called chasing. Chasing was used to make this leaf and vine brooch. These were cast in Delft clay, and that was the model that I used in order to make both of those. So I made two blanks just like that. With this particular blank here, I put this little gold dome on top, and this I worked using a file to get that textural shape. So this was all polished. It's pretty much straight, as you can see, all the way through there. This vine which goes around it was again part of this, where the metal copy was actually cut. The top was cut off the metal copy, and a bezel put at the top there, and then this was bent and textured in the same way as the back of this has been textured. And have a look at the back of it. I kind of like the difference in texture between the shiny surface and this one here. This is done using one of those reciprocating engravers. So there's a tiny little point. It goes bang, 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 bang all over. You just keep on moving it round and around and around until you get that texture forming. The catch on this particular brooch is made in a similar way to the previous brooch. There we are. So the pin goes in there, that then gets pushed across, and then that locks it in place. So there we are. So that's called fabrication, when you put all of those little pieces in together, and then you work your bezels and the like.